What is up, you guys? Glitchiz here, coming at you with, well, you already know, another Dauntless video. We had so much information that we had to go over today that we actually did a two-piece. The first video was for the official Dauntless patch notes for 1.5.0. If you haven't seen that video yet, I recommend you go check it out. I'll post a link above. But the second one that we're going to jump into right now is a more in-depth look on the updates that was posted to the official Dauntless website regarding the hunting grounds. So let's jump right into that and see all the updates that we have to look forward to. So in brief, the hunting grounds launches December 3rd, tomorrow, with Dauntless Reforged. Explore 18 dynamic islands. Islands can now hold up to 6 slayers at a time, so that's new. Use drop-in, drop-out functionality for all islands, soar through the skies with gliders, join forces in island events for big rewards, and earn patrol keys to unlock hidden treasure caches. The Shattered Isles have evolved. Beginning December 3rd with the launch of Dauntless Reforged 1.5.0, you'll gain access to a brand new way to hunt, the Hunting Grounds. The Hunting Grounds are Dauntless's biggest and most ambitious hunt type yet, designed from the ground up to provide you with a variety of activities to take part in. The Hunting Grounds offers 18 handcrafted islands to explore, brimming with flora, fauna, treasures to discover, and of course, fearsome behemoths. These islands not only offer a variety of behemoths and fauna that generate over time, they also dynamically update with a number of island events that call on all slayers to band together for challenging encounters. Since you're able to spend more time on hunting ground islands than in previous hunt types, we've also added the ability to seamlessly restock your supplies and swap loadouts on the islands through a new consumable source called supply crates, and we'll go more into that in a little bit. Every element of Hunting Grounds ladders up to an overall goal, giving you more opportunities to enjoy the combat, exploration, and teamwork at the core of the Dauntless experience. Now for exploring the Hunting Grounds. To access the Hunting Grounds, follow these steps. 1. Navigate to the Hunt menu from the main screen. 2. Select Hunting Grounds from the event list. And 3. Select Emberthorn Cove or Boreal Outpost for an introductory hunt. If you'd like to head back to town to craft gear or take on new quests, select Return to Ramsgate in the main menu to leave your current island. Alternatively, you can travel directly to other Hunting Ground islands from the Hunting Grounds menu. You can unlock new islands once you reach milestones in the Slayer's Path, the brand new progression system also arriving in Dauntless Reforged. I've already made a video about this with the preview information they posted on the website. I'll post a link above for that as well, so go check that out. And tomorrow, if you didn't see my previous video today, I'll be doing a more in-depth beginner's guide once I get hands-on content for the new Slayer progression system to show you guys the new leveling process for all the Slayers in the game, as well as how we're going to be leveling our gear, how the decrease to power creep is going to be affecting us, and pretty much everything that's going to be changing. So keep an eye out for that as well. On with the hunt. By viewing an island in the Hunting Grounds menu, you can learn a few things about the island itself, including its local behemoths, flora, common minerals, as well as some details on the island's history. You will also see a star rating that tells you approximately how difficult an island is. With the Hunting Grounds, we've increased the maximum numbers of slayers per island to 6, giving you a fighting chance against some of the more perilous encounters you'll come across. Each island is chock full of behemoths to defeat, aggressive fauna to clear out, treasure caches to loot, and island events to join, more on those later. The user interface in the Hunting Grounds includes a wealth of information to give you a full picture of your surroundings and the dangers that await nearby. You can see points of interest marked by a question mark on your compass at the top of the screen. Approaching a behemoth will trigger that entering combat area message. There are a few stats that you'll want to be aware of before approaching behemoth in the Hunting Grounds. First off is the level. Each behemoth has a set level which indicates the overall health and strength of a particular behemoth. You may find behemoths above level 20 in some of the riskier island events as well. Second is the color. Each behemoth also receives a color grading based on your current loadout from gray, easier, to red, very hard. A green grade matches within one level of your character. So basically, as you rank up the power and resistance of your weapons and gear, the difficulty of the color and ratings of the behemoths within the Hunting Grounds will update as well to be within a level showing you the difficulty of what you're going to potentially be going up against. So that's pretty cool. And then lastly, we have a star rating. Each behemoth has a star rating which signifies the complexity of the encounter. Behemoths with a higher star rating will have increased health, damage, and more attacks at their disposal, providing a greater challenge for your Slayer party. So here's kind of an update. Here's an example of your hunt rewards. Defeating a behemoth in a hunting grounds will not send you back to Ramsgate. Instead, you'll see a summary of the rewards you've earned for that encounter and then be set free to continue exploring. So this is going to be a continuous thing where you can just slay one behemoth after another and keep hopping, and in return get a ton of loot much faster without having to reload every single time you want to fight a new behemoth. After another new change arriving with the hunting grounds is the ability to continue hunting even after your party is downed. If you reach 100% danger, you will have a limited time to kill the behemoth before it flees the island. If your entire party is downed and out of stims, the behemoth will flee and you'll be able to revive yourself once the stims regenerate. Survive with supplies. Now this is going over the supply crate that was mentioned before. If you find yourself running low on tonics or other consumables, you can activate a new utility called the supply crate. Supply crates let you refresh your supplies, aka tonics and flasks, by interacting with the crate. They also lay down a ring that provides healing over time, similar to a lifespring pylon, so you and your party can patch up if you run into a particularly harrowing encounter. You could also use supply crates to change your loadout. Now this is another big thing, especially if we're focusing on bounties more, because a lot of them are based on the weapon type you're using, the staggers or wound damage that you need to do, and all of those things vary depending on what weapon type. Some of them are better than others, so being able to change your loadout on the fly while you're in the hunting grounds is going to be perfect, because you won't have to log out to change your loadout before you go into a new hunt. You can just change it on the fly, start grinding those new bounties, and get things done much quicker, much more efficiently, and it'll just save you a lot of time. So that's a big quality of life change. Find yourself nearing an encounter with a Terra Behemoth, but went heavy on the shot gear back in Ramsgate. Take advantage of the window of time when the healing ring is active to swap out your gear to a more reasonable loadout. You begin each hunting ground session with one supply crate that you can call forth from your emote wheel found to the right of your signal flare. Supply crates can be summoned whenever you're outside a combat area and get refreshed when you move to a new island. That I'm kind of curious about. Depending on how long your session will be when you're hunting with friends and whatnot, you may want to swap out more than twice. So maybe they'll update that. Hopefully they will. I feel like one isn't going to be enough. So maybe they'll add a way down the road to get multiple of those supply caches. You can just keep going and going and going. Next, we have gliding all over. Advancements in Ramsgate aeronautics technology have resulted in thrilling breakthrough, the glider, a new way to traverse the Shattered Isles. Gliders make their debut in the hunting grounds and will come in handy while exploring. The 18 islands you'll soar over in the hunting grounds include a number of completely reworked islands from previous hunt types with fresh, handcrafted touches, and there's one special new island edition created specifically for the hunting grounds. You can unlock gliders from the Slayer's Path after reaching your 3rd milestone. Here, you will also be able to unlock additional frames that offer increased mobility and range, so you'll be able to glide more efficiently. Here are some tips for getting started with your new glider. Press the jump button while airborne to open it up. Use the jump jets to get an extra boost before opening your glider to travel longer distances. Pitch your glider forward for a nosedive, pull back for a swoop up. This will actually get you a lot farther, and there's videos already out on YouTube. I'll probably make one for more efficient glider usage to not drain your stamina so quickly. That pitching and nosediving definitely helps. And also keep an eye on your glider's stamina wheel and make safe landing before it runs out, because you can potentially take fall damage, I'm assuming. You can expect a number of colorful ways to personalize your glider as well, through the Dauntless store and through future in-game events, so keep an eye out for more glider options in the future. Now we have patrol keys and treasure caches. With the launch of the hunting grounds, we are replacing patrol chests with patrol keys, a new item you can earn the same way you earn patrol chests, by progressing through the current hunt pass and collecting daily coin flip rewards. Patrol keys are necessary to unlock hidden treasure caches on the hunting ground islands. These caches can include things like cores, a variety of currencies, and lost treasures. These treasures spawn randomly around the island and will disappear once you open the chest. Like minerals, they can be accessed once per player. Join forces in island events. So this is another big change. As you progress to new, more challenging islands in the hunting grounds, you may come across an island event. These random events encompass a number of activities, from taking down one elite behemoth to holding off multiple foes while dealing with deadly environmental hazards. Highlight an island on the hunt map and check the description to view potential events. The goal of island events is to offer additional activities that allow you and all other slayers on an island to work together to complete an objective, kind of like patrols in Destiny 2 or things like that, where multiple slayers can group up to do a cool, bigger event, and earn experience and loot. Here are just a few of the island events you'll be experiencing when in the hunting grounds. At launch, Aether Surge, a common occurrence across the hunting grounds, attracting powerful behemoths and other hostile creatures that you'll need to defeat. High Alert, an extremely powerful behemoth has appeared, posing a great threat to the island's ecosystem. Slay it quickly. Blast Zone, avoid surges of shock aether and slay any behemoths and creatures that appear. Shatterstorm, tough behemoths with thick hides are swarming together, shatter nearby crystals to increase your attack speed. And lastly, Sudden Death. Large quantities of ether can turn any behemoth into a formidable foe or a force. Every behemoth attack is fatal, so you can't even get touched once. That's crazy. When an island event goes live, an indicator will appear on your compass. It will also generate a pillar of light that will be visible from any line of sight on the island. Once you enter the combat area, the event will begin. So keep an eye out for that. I'm assuming that is the rewards box you'll get for completing the event. Live for the Hunt. The hunting ground launches tomorrow, December 3rd, as part of Dauntless Reforged, and we can't wait to hear what you think. So that pretty much covers it. That is the in-depth look on the official Dauntless website regarding all the things that we have to look forward to tomorrow in the new hunting grounds game mode. Again, this is going to be replacing pursuits and patrols, so there's no more solo hunts, which some of you may have to take some time to get used to if you're a solo player. But I think in the long run, this is going to add to the community of Dauntless. It's going to add to the friendliness of the player base, more slayers helping each other out. We're going to have more slayers on the map at one time. So there's a lot of cool features that they're adding to this. So again, tomorrow I'm going to be creating an in-depth guide on the new Slayer progression system once I get some official hands-on for it and get some in-game footage. So keep an eye out for that. But until then, I hope you all had a great day, and I will see you all in tomorrow's video. Later. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to hit that like button. Also, if you're looking to join a killer community of like-minded gamers, then be sure to click the link in the description and join the Glitch Gang Discord server. We continue to grow every day, and it's filled with all your favorite game discussion channels, as well as several LFG channels to help you find that perfect group for your next hunt or raid. Lastly, if you're new to the channel and want to keep up to date with all my future content, then consider hitting that subscribe button and turn on those notifications. Hope you all had a great day, and I will catch you on the next one.